This is XCOM 2, not to be confused with XCOM 2. My understanding is that you do not go underwater in this one. Pick resolution. Is this something you're happy with? Okay. Yeah, whatever. So I never actually finished the first Fire Access XCOM. Just because, like, I had a save corruption very late into it.
Continues to build as city centers across the globe prepare for the 20th anniversary of Unification Day.
Thousands line up at the site of the Great Accord, celebrating the formation of the Advent Coalition.
Keeping with their promise to humanity, 12 new gene therapy clinics will be opening in select cities by the end of the new year.
Despite the attempted attack by fringe elements, operations at the new facility in Paris thankfully remain unaffected.
In response to the unprovoked intrusion on the eve of our most beloved celebration, the speaker reaches out to us.
A small number of dissidents again repeat the mistakes of the old world.
Striking as we celebrate a benevolent savior who time and again offers only friendship and compassion.
Yet these trivial actions could never break the bond between humanity and the Elders.
Peacekeeping forces have already made several preemptive arrests of known collaborators. Advent again assures all citizens that today's celebrations will continue as planned.
Perfect.
The Advent administration reminds you to report all suspicious activity to your nearest peacekeeper. Only together can we build a better tomorrow.
Approaching position. You were right. They've definitely got their hands full today.
Stay focused. Prep gate crasher.
So,
60 seconds.
something about the Firaxis XCOM games feel very, like, jingoistic, like the show 24. It's a good little vibe to it that bugs me.
Now.
Signal received. Loud and clear. Okay, Gatecrasher. Your turn.
Yeah, getting the impression of batted and cannon here.
First things first. You need to get out of sight. Grab some cover near that low wall.
Copy that. Moving up. In position, but I'm exposed here.
It's better than nothing. But see if you can't find a safer position further out.
Looks like full cover ahead. Moving out.
We love our cover.
Crasher 2, stay close. Keep pace with Crasher 1. Double time. tight until we're ready to strike.
Copy that.
Keep to the shadows until you're absolutely set. We'll only get one shot at this.
In the shadows. Staying low.
This is nice and snappy.
Don't
though.
get too close. They'll be spotted for sure and we'll lose our advantage. They may have the numbers, but we've got surprise on our side. Hopefully that's enough.
Remind me to thank the old man.
You and me both. We're not out of the woods yet. We need to take out those remaining soldiers.
I've got the drop on them. Permission to engage.
Do it.
Oh, okay. You specifically this one then, sure. Yeah, that was the rounds really.
Crasher 1 is on the board.
Once you're, yeah, spotted, you're spotted. It's kind of a thing.
They can see you now. How about you all shoot first and celebrate later? No problem. I appreciate the bravery, but you're dangerously close right now. Be careful. You're still keeping score, right?
Very rainbowy gun there.
Not going out that easy. No! Crasher 2 is down! She's gone!
Damn it! You can't take risks like that. Watch your flanks.
So that's how you
I
want
just
to
took
play.
the tutorial said click. That's what's on me.
Nice work. Press the advantage before they get around you.
Let's see how you like this.
So it's the yellow blood, like that's a choice.
They're closing in on me. They're moving around the side.
Definitely doesn't feel it's just like a reason why I can fall
Stop
doing
that.
shot.
Transmission.
Central, reporting in.
You are late. What have you been doing down there?
Taking in the sights.
What the hell are these things?
They're us. At least there used to be. Human hybrid soldiers. Advent's reward for obedience and service.
We've all heard rumors. I just never believed it was true.
No one wanted to. But we find what we're looking for today. I promise you that's gonna change. Let's move.
Looks like that transmission went through. You have an Advent transport closing on your position.
You heard her. Cover the left side.
That's what I mean about like the tone. It's like, I don't know, it's very off to me.
I'm on it. Keep your eyes peeled. Fire on anything that moves. The main entrance is clear. We need to move on the package. Menace 3, you're up.
Hold up. You should check that body for salvageable gear. We need anything we can get at this point. Better move fast, though. I've heard rumors Advent rigs their stuff to self-destruct.
Maybe we can make perfect a little bit compared to the whole Chimera Squad thing of like, here are humans and aliens living together. Also, they're cops.
Reinforcements just hit
Yeah,
the
and
ground.
everything.
They're getting nervous. Now I know we're in the right place. Well done. Fall back to our position.
Just go. I'll try to stall him here.
I'm not agreeing with the tactical sensibility of a lot of this movement in this demo and in this tutorial here. I feel like behind that would be a perfectly fine place to shoot someone from.
Going for the door. You should be able to cut right through the door's security protocols. They were never expecting anyone to get this close. You're in.
Good. Let's go. Moving to secure the package.
Let's hope our intel was good.
This is the place.
Are you sure?
Okay, they're based in DC, that whole thing. This whole thing. Yeah,
Yes.
Shame.
Looks like there's an access panel attached. If you got me a better look, I might be able to...
Next time. Let's get out of here.
The original XCOM felt more. You just got this army of guiles who are just kind of on their own. Governments aren't to be trusted, but we do need their money, sort of thing. It's very, like, zippy camera.
Advent security grid just lit up. Firebrand is holding nearby for evac, but it's now or never, Central.
Understood. We're on the move.
I do like these like combat angles they always get though. It's like they're very good at the camera placement for.
No! Central, Crasher 1 is down. You have to get out
Otherwise,
of
just this isometric sort of game.
We need another exit, now!
Sure.
Got it covered.
That overlapping exactly.
Fire in the hole.
Yeah, when I was playing the first Fire Access Xcom, I was like using way too many explosives. Oh, that rock is having a moment there. Yeah, settle down. I think.
Almost there. Stay focused.
You say move speed, not full speed, but then we see this.
They're right behind us.
Way too close.
Firebrand, this is Gatecrasher. We need an immediate evac. Get us out of here.
Sure. Oh, that's great.
Keep moving.
You don't need to tell me twice.
We're coming home.
Now, are we just being cinematic there, or just like get one person and everybody else kind of come along? Very like shot like a show your dad would watch.
Wish we had more time.
I don't disagree. But as it stands now, we risk losing the patient if we don't begin the removal procedure immediately.
We're ready.
Good. Then let's get on with it.
Remarkable.
Just like 20 years ago. We were still calling it a war back then. We had no idea what was coming.
Response from the cerebral cortex. Good. Prepping for cranial intrusion. I've managed to identify the connection, preparing to make final incision.
These readings are getting really erratic.
Of course they are. These implants were never designed to be removed. We are risking severe...
No plan B here, people. Do it.
Doctor! No signal.
Pupillary response normal. Vitals stabilizing. Procedure complete.
Told them it would take more than that to keep you down. Welcome back.
Yeah, DLC kills pacing and
Commander.
everything in the worst ways.
Glad to see you're finally coming out of it. Don't envy the headache you must have, though. Still, can't fault Dr. Tigan. Especially as no one's even attempted something like this before. Easy. We're still not entirely sure what they did to you. That chip was buried halfway into your skull. Lost a lot of good soldiers looking for you over the years. Almost gave up hope you were still out there. Acted on the intel as soon as I got word. Not sure what you remember, but a lot's changed. Did the best I could, but the last 20 years have been tough without you. You feel like catching up. Shen has the archive up and running on your terminal. Otherwise, I'd go see Dr. Tigan when you're ready. There's some things you should know. He'll be better at explaining them than me. It's damn good to have you back, Commander.
Okay. That is a nice
Commander, to the research labs.
Impressive, isn't it? Capable of generating immense power, yet completely harmless to human life. If only the same could be said for the rest of the aliens' technology, Commander. Dr. Richard Tigan, Chief Science Officer. I am responsible for the entirety of our research here, as well as the procedure you so recently underwent. Welcome to my lab, such as it is. I'm not sure what Central may have told you, but we found something while removing you from the alien stasis suit. A device implanted directly in your occipital lobe. Had I access to the equipment available to me during my tenure at Advent, I would already know the precise nature of its function. However, given time and your approval, of course, Commander, I assure you, I will find out. Which brings to light an additional point. Though aspects of this facility are indeed impressive, I am but one man. Were you to direct additional support personnel and resources to me, I could substantially improve the speed of all our research. Farewell, Commander. On your order, Commander. I will begin researching the Advent chip for possible insights as to its function.
I guess the only reason they have. Sure.
I'll see that work begins immediately, Commander. I'll contact you when I have a full report available.
Okay, so weird that this phase is talking
That
about
research
this.
will keep Tigan busy for a while. In the meantime, you might want to head down to the armory.
Commander,
like, zoom
to
in
the
at the-
armory.
Fun little ant farm view. Got a lot of like these things kind of stored around, don't you? Dartboard, it's important.
Commander, Jane Kelly was instrumental in the op to get you back. She earned enough experience for a promotion. We should take care of that now. The Ranger serves as our primary reconnaissance unit. capable of moving independently in concealment while engaging enemies at close range. We're off to a good start. Our troops will only get stronger as they gain experience.
Commander, to the bridge.
Okay, so this is less underground base and more, oh, big spaceship. Trailer with the wheels chopped off.
I heard you, Shen. When we get the thing, you'll be the first to know.
Attention. Unauthorized presence detected.
Commander, give me a second. Execute Echelon Protocol.
Attention. Senior command exchange confirmed.
I had wanted that to be a little more ceremonious, but we've got something. A local resistance cell just located this hybrid magnetic power converter that Shen's been pushing us to find.
Hybrid?
They tracked the device to a nearby Advent convoy and are attempting to take it down. If we can bring this converter back in one piece, we might actually get this place up and running and give the aliens a real war for a change. A squad is prepped and ready to launch on your order, Commander. Just give the word.
I do like those random operation names too. About with that in the other crowds of one of these. It's all like Operation Devil Skull, Operation
with resistance forces in the area
Bloody
have gone
Tango,
dark, which can only mean one thing.
Operation
These people
Ghost
sacrificed
God.
everything to give us this shot. We need to recover that converter at all costs.
Got a haircut there. Gotcha, fellow. I do kind of like this like extra scrappy look of your starting squad here, though. It wasn't just me then.
Commander, getting a fix on the device, but it looks like it may have been damaged during the fight. Energy readings are going crazy. I'm guessing we don't have much time before it explodes. Shen's working on a way to stabilize that thing, provided we can get close enough to access its core. Stay in the shadows until we can get a better read on the situation. Got it, moving.
Solid copy. Getting it done.
They're so speedy. Just... zoomy little people here.
Ten-4.
No need to ask twice. The Advent officers seem more capable than the grunts. We're not sure whether to chalk it up to training or stricter mind control. Commander, we have a chance to do some serious damage here. Before jumping into combat, let's make sure we make the most of our advantage.
Moving out. Affirmative. Covering now. Moving to designated coordinates. Affirmative. Covering now.
No need to ask twice. Got some hostiles grouped over here. Eyes on the target.
Okay, you should be able to hack into that thing's safety protocols and stabilize it. Shen is uploading the fix right now.
Too close to the heat!
I mean,
Grenade!
so many start things.
We've been spotted. These guys make up the bulk of the Advent forces we've dealt with. They're disciplined and well-equipped, but their obedience makes them predictable.
Overwatch didn't really help, did it? Guess it is you. They're like in this truck. Okay.
On the move. It's down. Understood. Moving out.
Yeah.
Target disabled.
Did we actually kill that one with that? That was lucky.
Good copy. Moving on target. Missed.
That all you got?
Who are you talking to at this point? There's like no forward cover here at all. There's kind of this.
Confirmed. Scanning.
Good copy. Moving on target.
Moving to designated position. Scanning. Rangers are uniquely equipped for close quarters combat. In the right situation, it can prove highly effective.
Taken care of.
Although they bear some resemblance to the sectoids first encountered during the invasion, their genetic structure now includes human DNA. They are stronger than ever, with an even greater psionic potential.
No! I want to go home!
That was cute.
Rolling. On reserves. Move, move, move!
Back way too far at this point, honestly.
I'm all over it.
That's fun.
No respite for the dead. The aliens have found a way to mind control them now. Taking fire over here! I need a med kit here!
We'll be fine.
Commander, we're running out of time here. If we don't stabilize the converter soon, I don't think anybody's going home today. on target location. Enemies down. Moving.
I think a 41, sure.
Got him. Got no ammo.
I'm confident that, like, she can stab that last one, so...
On it.
Not who I was aiming at.
Cover the blade!
Aiming at this one.
Incoming fire.
Well, at least that happened.
Wow!
Wow, indeed.
Orders confirmed. On the move. Got him. Might be something we could use here. I've got it. Moving out. Might be something interesting here.
They're terrible odds either way.
Secure secure. Well done. Readings are returning to normal. Well, mostly normal. Status confirmed. Mission accomplished.
Kind of amazing nothing bad happened when I, like, meleeed the wrong one.
People earned well-deserved promotions, Commander. I'm guessing Shen will...
Oh, that's like back to
probably wanna have a word with you,
Xcom
too.
1, like, levels of... You need a nap, huh?
Serving as our demolitions experts, the Grenadiers provide heavy ordnance delivery whenever and wherever we need it.
Those are fun to have. How about you?
Just like it sounds, our sharpshooters engage enemy targets with pinpoint accuracy from extreme range. They're also trained in pistol marksmanship for the occasional close encounter. Operating some of our most advanced equipment, specialists deploy robotic drones on the battlefield that can be outfitted for combat or field medic duty.
These items should prove useful in our ongoing efforts against the aliens. When you have a moment, Commander, I have made some interesting discoveries as they relate to the implant we removed from you earlier.
Why are you all just standing around? It's perfect. Come on, let's get it inside.
Yeah, I do still prefer the original XComs, but like these are still fun.
Commander, the ongoing stress of combat can shake up even the best of our soldiers. As long as we keep them healthy, I'm sure they'll recover given time.
Finish the tutorial.
Okay, reworked your repulsors with some of the parts I salvaged from their old engine. Should fix that stabilization problem you had. Come on, Rover. It'll work. Commander! Getting our tech to talk to theirs is harder than you'd think. Lily Shen, Chief Engineer, at your service. You were probably expecting to see my father. In all that's happened, I'm guessing Central didn't tell you yet. He's gone. Dad gave everything he had to get us this far. This entire ship is his life's work. I know he would have loved to show you around the place himself. He used to talk about you a lot. You can be sure I'm ready to finish what he started. Might not look it, but from here, I can fabricate pretty much anything you come up with. And with a little more help, well, you'd be amazed with what I can do. It was an honor to finally meet you, Commander. I can't promise any miracles, Commander, but I should be able to put some of the stuff together in no time at all. I'd suggest we get started with a med kit. It'll probably come in handy sooner rather than later. I'm on it, Commander.
Looks like Tygan has made progress on his research. We should meet him in the lab.
So much of my own research based upon this simple design. If only I had known. Ah, Commander, excellent timing. There's been some progress. I've managed to break down several key components of the chip implanted into your skull. My analysis reveals that its primary function was that of a conduit, passing a vast amount of data directly to your cerebral
My favorite
cortex.
research stuff in the next
The primary
game
connection
is in
severed, much of
original
that
XCOM
data is
3.
lost. Several fragments do remain, however, ghosts, if you will.
Just
Observe.
because, like,
Tactical combat simulations.
as you go
War
through
games.
the alien weapon
The sheer
technology,
volume of
it's
encounters
like
you were processing was astounding. It is truly
the very
remarkable
first thing you
that
get
you survived as
is they
long
have
as
these little
you
things
did.
that launch
Though
head
this may
crabs,
seem
which like
disconcerting,
Half-Life
there
stuff from
is
XCOM 3, by the
still
way.
some good news.
And you can get
This chip
those
bears a
And you can compete
striking
with them.
resemblance to a
But
medical
the thing is, the health crabs they
previously
launch
assisted
aren't
in
on your
development
side.
at the gene therapy clinic
So
in
you just like
Providence.
fire at an
Understanding
alien and
was
then
that
comes
the
running back
implants were
and
intended
attacks
for
you.
high-ranking Advent officers only, captains or above. Retrieving a chip from such an officer would
And then,
be the
like,
only
here's a
way
like
to know for certain.
big, huge, super powerful
Greater
gun
understanding of these
that will just like
implants would
shred
undoubtedly
terrain,
benefit us
but also
all,
has like
Commander.
no accuracy. So you just like will destroy the building across the street whenever you fire it. And then you get like the actual good weapon.
The Advent officers have clearly been modified to allow for their subordinates to receive new orders psionically. The implanted chip is the key.
Let's see, air guns, stuff. I'm always big on looking at course when you have them.
The Advent officers appear to be similar, if not physically the same as the common Advent trooper in terms of power and agility. However, field reports indicate a more developed mental acuity, as the officers do provide tactical directives to the subordinate Advent forces.
I do find that area of research to be among the more intriguing options available. We'll begin work immediately. I'll send word when a complete report is available.
Looks like Shen got that converter up and running, Commander. We're ready for you on the bridge.
I don't read all that.
Just stay clear of the perimeter, understood? Commander, good. I think we got something here. Despite all of Advent's efforts, there are still people who
really have
refuse
mixed
to believe
feelings
their
on
lies.
the,
And it's time we let them know they're not alone.
Like chunky.
We've
board
already
gamey
located a
and
target for our
farm-based
first
stuff
operation.
versus
Sir, given our current location, there's actually no way the Sky Ranger
original
could reach that
Xcom's
position.
like
Who said anything about the Sky Ranger?
real-time time
Status
passage
report. Are we ready?
global view
Short
thing.
answer? Yes. But you might all want to hold on to something.
This feels like the smarter way to design a game, but like I don't know, there's something nice about just like putting an overkill number of scientists on something and just like juggling stuff between various bases all over the world, stuff like that. And then again, 3 had a super cool system because 3, the map is just one city, and like when you're
Setting course for Sector 8, Mexico.
essentially shooting down. Oh, that's neat. When you're essentially like shooting down UFOs and stuff like that, you have to be careful because like terrain damage will happen on the overworld map. And if like a major road gets broken down between you and like where you're ordering guns from, the trucks with the guns can't take that road anymore.
Our operations.
That's all well good. Let's see.
Commander, it looks like Shen prepped a med kit for us. We should equip one of our soldiers with it before they deploy.
save menu. Maybe. Nope, I can't. Okay.
Sky Ranger,
The squad is ready to deploy on your order, Commander.
I guess I'll land and then save and quit.
Word has it the Resistance has been pulling data critical to
So
the
we get back to that
latest
one,
project from the Advent Network
like,
using some
modern
of the
clone of the
wake-up
original,
in this
I don't
area.
know,
As far
Xcom
as
that I
we
was
can
playing.
tell,
That was actually really
the
good.
aliens
It
have
was like
figured out what's going
Xenonauts, I
on,
think?
and they're sending reinforcements in to destroy the device.
It's very much just like, here's the original XCOM, but we're like doing more interesting stuff with the aerial battles. We can have like a whole little like wing of ships go out, and then like the one really good thing that the Firaxis games did of like having, you know, like shotguns and sniper rifles, they just like backported in. And I see we replaced our like balding guy with a new balding guy. Everybody just completely awkward left spots loading.
Hostile forces are already moving to destroy the data tap installed nearby. We need to lock down the area and secure the device at all costs.
So that's another thing too, is yeah, I'll save it, I guess. Is that like with the new XCOM, the fights are always like, okay, we're just like all jumping off on our little guide ropes into the battlefield, and like once contact with the enemy, everybody just like automatically dodges to some cover to start the fight. The original XCOM, you start inside your ship, and whoever has the grim duty of like taking the first step down the ramp is probably gonna die instantly. Which, you know, I like that as a change in terms of just like, this is a sensible way to design a game, but like it really added some like horror tension to the original one. Just like getting deployed was such a dicey thing.